Are you struggling in your PTE listening? Do you need 50 each, 65 each or 79 each in your listening exam? So guys, make sure you watch this video till the end. In this video, I'm going to explain what are the tips, what are the strategy that is working in 2024. So I'm going to explain all these things in this video, guys. And one more thing, I'm going to explain all the notes for each question type that you can use. I'm going to take down to my computer screen as well. So this will help you when you start to prepare by yourself. All right. So make sure watch this video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, guys, so make sure you subscribe the channel as well, because in the future if I will bring more content related to PTE, you will get notifications straight away. So guys, make sure subscribe the channel as well, and let's get started. Hello everyone, this is Sawan here from SM Academy, guys. In today's video, I'm going to explain all the question type that is important in your listening exam, guys. I'm going to explain each and every question type, what are the tips that you can use and what are the strategy that you need to use in your PTE listening, guys. First thing, guys, there are 8 question type in your PTE listening. And before we go on the PTE listening, guys, I want to tell you one important things that I noticed recently in the exam. So currently in April 2024, guys, there are 2 question type that are coming in your PTE exam. All right, in your PTE academic, there is 2 question type that is coming like out of syllabus, you can say. For example, there is one question type that is report to a situation. The second one is summarize group discussion. Both of these question type are unscored. All right, for example, if you get that in your PT exam, don't need to get yourself panic. All right, try to be calm. All right, they are unscored, you will not get scored for these 2 question type, and there is audio as well. So the best advice is just once the audio finish, just click the next. All right, so there are 2 question type that are coming recently, so I thought to let you guys know. It's in April 2024 currently. Some peoples, they are getting those 2 question type. PTE is just doing some experiment, guys, with those 2 question type. Its first one is report to situation, as I already mentioned before, and the second one is summarize group discussion. All right, both of them have the audio, so you just need to, after audio finish, just click next. Now let's jump to the listening part. So in the listening part, guys, you will have 8 question type in your listening part. All right, some of the questions are not important at all. I'm gonna explain to you what are the question type that are important. And one more thing, guys, we need to use 80-20 principle. As already mentioned in my previous video, in my reading videos, in listening, in speaking and in writing, what are the question type that are important and how you can use 80-20 principle. In today's as well, in listening, we're gonna use 80-20 principle. What is 80-20 principle? You need to focus on 20% of question that will give you 80% of output. Simple is that. There is some questions in PTE listening that is not important at all, so you don't need to waste your time on those question type that are not important. You only need to focus on those 20% are questions that are super important. So guys, let's quickly go through the question type that you will get in your listening part. The first one that you will get is summarize spoken text. The next one, guys, MCQ single answer, MCQ multiple answer. The next one is highlight correct summary. The next one that, guys, that you will get is select missing word, and after that you will get the highlight incorrect word, fill in the blanks, and the last one, super important, is write from dictation. So these are the 8 question type, guys, you will get in your PTE listening. So guys, there are some question type in your listening part that is not important at all. For example, MCQ single answer, MCQ multiple answer, select missing word, highlight correct summary. These question type are not important, guys. So make sure you don't put so much focus on those question type. You need to manage your time, guys. So make sure what you need to do, where you need to focus on. First one, summarize spoken text, super important, guys. The second one is fill in the blanks, very important. Another one is highlight incorrect word. You need to focus on that one, guys. And the last one is write from dictation. Those 4 question type, guys, are super important. So you need to make sure you put all your focus, all your time on those question type. All right, I'm going to explain you briefly as well on my computer screen how you can manage your time and what are the tips that you can use for each question type. And guys, one more thing, apart from that, you will get your listening score from your speaking as well. From your speaking, from retell lecture, you will get marks in your listening. From repeat sentence, you will get your marks in your listening. And from answer short question, you will get your marks in your listening. So those 3 question type from speaking, that you will get your marks in your listening. In the PT exam, guys, there are a lot of questions that are interconnected. All right, like what I said to you before, from your speaking you will get your marks in your listening as well, and from your listening you will get some marks in your writing as well. So all the exam of PTE is interconnected, so make sure you know what question type and where you will get marks from each question type. That's the key. If you understand this thing, all right, this question type I will get marks in my writing as well, so make sure I need to focus on this question type. For example, write from dictation is very important. You will get marks in your writing as well as your listening, so make sure you put all your focus on your write from dictation, and timing management is very important. And guys, let's quickly jump on my computer screen. Over there we will discuss each question type, what are the tips that you need to use, and already make down my points as well, all right, for each question type, so you can start to take down notes as well. Guys, this is going to be very helpful for you when you start to prepare by yourself, so you don't need to come and watch the video again and again. So make sure you start to take down the notes as well. And let's quickly jump on my computer screen. Over there we will discuss all the question type for PTE listening. So guys, now let's jump on my computer screen. Over there we will discuss the question type and what are the tips and strategy that you can use in your PTE listening exam. So let's jump on the computer screen. So guys, as already mentioned to you, there are 4 question type that is important in your PTE listening. The first one, guys, summarize spoken words. Already I'm gonna explain to you what are the tips that you're gonna use in there. And reading, fill in the blanks, highlight incorrect word, and the last one is write from dictation. So you will get more marks in your listening from these 4 question type. The rest is not important, guys, so you don't need to put so much focus on those question type that are not important at all, like MCQ single, MCQ multiple answer, and highlight correct summary, and select missing word. They are not that important, guys, so don't put that much focus and your attention on those question type. And from speaking, guys, as already mentioned to you, repeat sentence, retell lecture, and answer short question will give you marks in your listening as well. So make sure you put extra focus on repeat sentence, retell lecture, and answer short question. All right, so first thing, guys, what are the tips that you need to use? The first one is, guys, you need to use the template. Template is very important. All right, the first question type that you will get in your listening is the summarize spoken words. So in summarize spoken words, you need to start take down the key phrases. The key phrases, whatever the summary that you're gonna hear, make sure you start to note down the key phrases, and after that you use those key phrases in your template. So you need to memorize the template, guys. You can use any template. If you already memorize from some other, like some other institute or from somewhere else, you can use that template. Make sure, guys, you improve your note taking. Note taking is very important, whatever the notes that you are taking down in your summarized spoken text. Okay, so make sure you take down the notes of the key phrases, not just keyword. For example, if the speaker is mentioned something about the artificial intelligence, so don't, like for example, he mentioned benefit of artificial intelligence in 2024. Don't just take down the keyword of benefit. All right, you need to take down the key phrase. For example, benefits of artificial intelligence in 2024. According to the lecture, benefits of artificial intelligence in 2024 has been discussed. Okay, so you have the whole key phrase. I just gave an example to you. All right, so make sure when you start to take down notes, take down the key phrases, not just a keyword, like just a 1 word or 2 word. Make sure it should make sense, guys. When you start to take down the notes, you will know like it's making sense or not. All right, so another thing is, guys, time management. In listening, time management is very important, because you will get separate time for your listening summaries, but after that you will have a whole bunch of time, so you need to manage your time. Okay, you need to quickly click on next when you're doing the MCQ single answer, MCQ multiple answer. Don't put so much time, don't put so much of your energy on those question type. You need to quickly click on next. If you just stucking on those question type, guys, you're gonna miss the important question type, write from dictation, that will come at the end of your exam. So make sure once you're done with your listening summaries, after that you will have like 20 to 22 minutes for all lot of your questions, whatever, like MCQ single answer, highlight incorrect word, select missing word, and all that. So you quickly do those question type. You can put your time on listening, fill in the blanks, highlight correct word, as already explained you before, and then the last one, super important, write from dictation. Okay, so make sure you manage your time wisely. The next one is, guys, avoid spelling mistake. This is very important, guys, because a lot of people, they are struggling in your writing, they're struggling in their writing and their listening. So there is chances that they are not doing good in their spelling. They are doing a lot of spelling mistakes. So guys, make sure you always double check your spelling. For example, in your listening summaries as well, when you start to take down the notes, if you are not sure about any spelling, guys, don't just write it down, all right? Just write down something else, all right? Some other spelling. Make sure you are sure about whatever you're putting down. Otherwise, you will miss your score in your writing, especially in your listening summary, guys. You are using the template, and after that, you are just taking some key phrases from listening summary. So make sure you write down this correct spelling. Don't do any spelling mistake at all. All right, now let's jump on the summarized spoken words. What are the key components that you can use? What are the tips and strategy that you can use in summarized spoken words? The first one, the listening summary. Basically, you will have 10 minutes to do the one summary. So you may get two summary, guys, so you will maybe 20 minutes, or maybe you get one summary. So it's depend upon the exam. All right, so after that, what are the word limits? So there is, guys, word limit in listening summaries. The word limit is 50 to 70 words. So my suggestion is you write between 60 to 62 words in your listening summaries. You will see a word count as well over there. And another thing is, guys, use template. As I already spoke to you, you need to use template, because this will help you to do your summaries in the time limit, all right, in the 10 minutes. So you need to prepare the template before you actually go for exam. Make sure you write down your template, you prepare the template as much time as you can. All right, so you write down the template, and there is no spelling mistake, especially if you are going for 79 each, guys. So in 79 each, you can't afford any spelling mistake at all. So make sure you are on top of it. And the next one is, guys, as I already spoke to you, you need to write down the phrases, not just single word in template, and the spelling mistakes. So these are the important tips for your summarized spoken word. Now let's come to the next one. The next one is the listening fill in the blanks, guys. Listening fill in the blanks is very important, guys, because you will again get marks in your writing as well as your listening. So in your listening fill in the blanks, make sure you carefully look for singular and plural. All right, this is very important. For example, sometime when the speaker say like something like singular or plural, you're not gonna understand. Okay, you are not sure about it. So you need to look into the context. Is it an article or anything before the blank? So you need to look into the context, guys, if singular gonna come or plural gonna come, because if you make that mistake, you will lose your marks in your writing. All right, and especially look for ed sound. For example, like as already spoke to you in my last video, a passive voice comes with the verb third form. So mostly ed sound you will see in the passive voice. And if there is has, have, had plus v3 verb third form, so you will see ed sound after that in the v3 mostly. All right, so in most cases, so you can judge by yourself when you look at the passage. All right, so you look for the context as well. Now let's come the next one. Again, avoid the spelling mistake in your listening fill in the blanks. And the next one is, guys, start to note down on your notebook, because when the audio is going on and you start to type down, you will miss a lot of things, guys. So make sure to avoid these mistakes, start to note down on your notebook, and after that quickly transfer to the computer. Now let's come to the next one, guys. The next one is highlight incorrect word. So in the highlight incorrect word, guys, there is negative marking. So you need to be very careful in the highlight incorrect word, and make sure you maintain your focus throughout the audio in the highlight incorrect word. All right, just keep your eyes straight to the computer. All right, straight to the screen. Don't look somewhere else. You need to maintain your focus when you're doing the highlight incorrect word. If you select any other word, guys, or any wrong word, you will lose your marks. So there is negative marking in there, so you need to be careful, and make sure you start to take down the notes that there is negative marking in highlight incorrect word. The next one is, guys, write from dictation. Write from dictation is very important. You will get marks in your writing as well as your listening. So what you need to do, make sure you use your time wisely, because write from dictation usually get at the end of your listening exam. So you will get maybe 2 or 3 write from dictation, and you should have enough time. If you are spending too much time on MCQ single, MCQ multiple answer, and select missing word, all right, so you will not have enough time from write from dictation. So I suggest you, as I already spoke to you so many times, focus on important question type. All right, so what do you need to do in write from dictation, guys? you need to quickly write down on your notebook once the audio finishes, and then you transfer to your computer. Okay, so you need to manage your time, as I already speak to you. Another thing is, guys, some students, they are confused with the spelling, like if they heard the D sound, or if they heard any A sound, like if there is a A in the audio, or they start to get confused. Should I write down or this or that or not or not? So guys, you can add extra word in your write from dictation. There is no negative marking at all. If you are confused about something, just write it down. Alright, just write it down. And another thing that you need to focus on, make sure first letter is capital. Once you finish your sentence, there is a full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay, another thing, guys, make sure you check this, double check your spelling mistake. If you did any spelling error or anything, make sure you double check it, and there is no negative marking. You can add extra word, and you will get marks for each word, guys, and you will get the marks in your writing as well. So you will get 1 marks in your listening and 1 marks in your writing. So make sure you need to be very careful in your write from dictation. You usually get like 30 marks in your listening from write from dictation and 30 marks in your writing. So you have to be very careful when you're doing your write from dictation. You need to be like on top of it. All right, you need to be very focused when you're doing your write from dictation, because in the exam, if you're going for first time, it's going to be a noisy environment, guys. It's not gonna be like calm situation. There's another people's there, when they do their speaking, it's gonna be super noisy. So you have to be on top of the game. All right, that thing should comes in your mind before you go for your exam. Okay, exam is going to be very noisy. All right, there's people gonna be there, they're gonna be like screaming, yelling and all this thing. But what do you need to do? Just focus on your thing. Just focus, don't look at someone else. Just focus on yourself, guys. Just focus on your exam. Once exam done, that's it. You can do whatever you want. All right, so that's done from write from dictation. So these are the important things, important tips that you can use in your listening. So now, guys, let's jump on the speaking as well, because there is 3 question type in speaking, as I already spoke to you before, that will give you marks in your listening exam. The first one, guys, repeat sentence. So what are the tips that you can use in repeat sentence? The first thing, guys, make sure what I feel when I did my exam, like what helped me was like when I close my eyes, it helps me to concentrate. When I was doing the repeat sentence, like close my eyes and just quickly maintain my fluency, whatever like key phrases, keywords that comes in my mind, whatever sentence, I just say it and maintain my fluency. And keep yourself calm, guys. You don't need to fumble, and don't break your fluency, guys. Pronunciation and fluency is very important in your speaking. And in the repeat sentence, if you speak just like 50% of the keywords as well, that's important. You don't need to memorize the whole sentence, guys. Don't go to memorize. Don't go like you need to memorize the whole sentence. You don't need to do that. If you memorize just half of it, just say it fluently and then just quickly click on the next. Simple is that. All right, the same thing is applicable for write from dictation as well. You need to be concentrate. Okay, and like the secondly, guys, as you hear the sentence in repeat sentences, make sure you break it down into the meaningful part. Okay, you don't need to like try to recollect the old one, like okay, oh yeah, this. If you remember the another part, then you start to speak the another part. That will comes into the fumbling. Once you start to fumble, you will lose your marks in your speaking, guys. Don't break your fluency. Whatever comes in your mind, speak it and then just move it to the next one. Okay, like what I already spoke to before, you don't need to recall the word. All right, just speak halfway through and just move on to the next one. Next one, guys, retail lecture. In the retail lecture, I was already spoke to you in your summarized spoken text. You need to take down the key phrases, guys, and you need to use the template in your retail lecture. For your retail lecture and for your answer, for your summary, you need to use the template. So make sure you prepare your template as well. Answer sort questions are not that important. You can just prepare the answer sort question from YouTube. They are just going to general question. They will give you marks in your listening as well, but they are not that important. You can prepare them, but so that's it, guys. Make sure if someone is preparing for PTE, just share this video. This is going to be very helpful for them. And already create some videos on reading, writing and speaking. So this one was about listening. In the future, guys, there's a lot of another stuff is coming as well. For each question type, we're gonna discuss each question type. So see you in the next video. So guys, that's it in today's video. In today's video, we covered all the question type that is important in your PTE listening. So make sure, guys, if you like the video, subscribe the channel as well. And if you have any doubt, guys, just put down in the comment box. And if you are looking for online assistance, we do provide online training as well. You can just contact us on this number. And guys, if someone is preparing for PTE, make sure you share the channel and you share this video to them as well. This is going to be very helpful for them. So that's it, and see you in the next video. Take care.